Hi again. I am going to read you a book called What is the Weather Like Today? And it has to do also with the water unit because water plays a role in our weather. Let's look outside for today. As you can see, it looks like, first of all, what season is it? I see some pretty trees out there with some buds on it. That tells me I think we are in the month of the season of what? What kind of season? Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it summer or is it fall? Well, it looks like to me, because of those beautiful buds on the trees, we are in the season of spring. Let's see if I can there's a lot of buildings out there, so let's see if I can focus on the sky. Well, it's hard to see. The sky is blue. In this video, it looks more like it's white. But is it raining outside? I don't think so. Is it snowing? No, I don't think so. Is it sunny outside? Yeah, it is sunny outside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around the camera for 1 minute so that you can look out the view from my window. Here you can see a little bit of the blue sky. Right now I am filming in a city environment, so there's a lot of buildings around. You can see all the pretty trees. Get to see the leaves. Those are beautiful blossoms on the trees. You can see the sun on the buildings. You see how the sun is on the buildings? So yes, it's a nice sunny day. You could even see a shadows casted from the sun on some of those buildings as well. See how the sun is casting shadows from other objects around it onto the buildings. Okay, so if I turn the camera back to me, we are now going to read a story about the weather. Okay, I'm gonna set this up. It's kind of so that we can look at our story about the weather. Okay, so this is what is the weather like today? As you can see on the cover, what kind of day does that look like to you? Does that look like a sunny day? Is it snowing? And what are these? I see umbrellas, I see lines to represent what kind of weather. If you said rain, yeah, I agree. I think it's rain also. Okay, so let's see. What is the weather like today? Looking at this picture, we can even ask what our season would be. I see lots of different colors. The leaves don't all look the same color. What season does the leaves look all different colors? I agree, it's fall. In the fall, the leaves turn red, yellow, orange, all different colors. And what kind of weather is it? This is a hat that's blowing away. What would make a hat blow away? What kind of weather would that be? If you said a windy day, you're right. Because you need wind to blow away anything, right? So it would be a windy day. Okay. I'm going to hold this open to both pages because it looks like the illustration continues on the other page as well. What is the weather like today? Like today, like today. What is the weather like today? So let's look at this picture. Nice bird flying. a few little puffy clouds. So it's a cloudy day, isn't it? In this picture, it would be a cloudy day. But those clouds do not look dark, and they don't look like rain clouds to me. They just look like a nice little cloudy day. So I don't think it's going to rain in this picture. Ah, look, that's like the one on the cover, isn't it? What kind of weather is happening in this picture? Remember we discussed it. Put it closer to you. Yeah, if you said a rainy day, you're correct. What is the weather like today? Like today. What is the weather like today? Like today. It is rainy. In this picture, umbrellas are being used to keep people dry, and these lines represent rain. So it will be a rainy day. And like I said, the reason why we're doing this book is because water comes from rain, and water affects our weather. Here we go. This kind of matches our picture that we saw earlier. Look at all those different color leaves. Remember what season we said this was? Yeah, it's fall. And look at how windy it is. That hat's blowing away. This book is also related to a song. That's why it repeats itself. What the weather is like today. What the weather is like today. It is windy. Wait a minute. Well, not only can we talk about the weather in this one, but also another season, right? What kind of weather is that? Let's look. I see a snowman. I see snow on the ground. I even see snow on this tree. And I see a lot of little white dots floating around. Yeah, if you said it was a snowy day, you're right. What season would that be? Would that be summer? Remember, there's 4 seasons. There's summer, spring, winter, and fall. So what do you think? What season do you think this is? If you said winter, you're correct. It's the winter season in this picture. What is the weather like today? Like today. What is the weather like today? It is snowy. In this picture, it is snowing. Now, in order for it to snow, think about it. Is it going to be hot, cold? What is it going to be for it to snow? It has to be cold, right? Because it's not, instead of the water coming down as wet drops, right? It comes down as flakes because it is cold enough to come down as snow. So the water turns into snow because it's a cold day. The winter is a cold month. And it has to be cold enough for the water to turn into snow. Look at this one. Well, let's see. What is the weather like today? Like today. What is the weather like today? Well, when do you usually spend time on the beach, walking with your family, maybe even going in the water? When is it warm enough to go in the water? In the wintertime, is it warm enough to go in the water? Probably not. I wouldn't do it personally. But on a nice hot summer day, you might want to go in the water with your family, go to the beach or something. And I noticed this beautiful blue sky like we have today. We have a similar day today. It's a sunny day. Yeah, it's a sunny day. I don't notice any rain. I don't see any snow in this picture. I don't even see any clouds in this picture. It's a nice sunny day. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Well, I see a lot of interesting things going on in the sky. Looks like some kind of white mist. We call that fog. Sometimes low clouds, when they're very low to the ground, we call those, it becomes fog. It's a foggy day. Notice this water. It looks like we're looking at what kind of water here. If you said lake, you're right. We are looking at a lake. It could be a large pond also, but it could be a lake. And what's living on our lake? Yeah, some ducks. A lot of wildlife lives on lakes. Ducks, frogs, so forth. In this case, we're seeing a picture of ducks. And it is a foggy, foggy day. What is the weather like today? What is the weather like today? Well, it looks like they're having a good time. Is it raining in this picture? Is it snowing in this picture? It looks like these children are outside, blowing bubbles, chasing butterflies. They're wearing short sleeves. They're even wearing shorts. Right? And what's up there in the corner? I see a what? I see a sun. So it must be a sunny day. Not only is it sunny, it's also warm because it's warm enough for them to wear short sleeves and shorts, right? They don't need jackets in this picture. So it's a warm, sunny day in this picture. Okay. Looks like they're having a great time in this picture. This one doesn't have any words, but it kind of continues the picture that we saw on the other page. Now, if you want to, for your families, you can draw different weather pictures with them. A sunny day, a winter day, any kind of day. You can draw a picture with your family and then discuss it with your family. Have a talk about it. Remember I said this book was a song. Let's see if I can see what the song is. I'm going to try my best. What is the weather today? Like today. What is the weather today? What is the weather today? Okay, so that's it was a song as well as a book. And there you go. So through this book we learned a lot, not only about weather. We talked about the seasons as well, right? Different types of seasons. And even the things that you might discover with each season, such as snow or different color leaves, or even the way we dress. Okay? Well, like I said, with your families, you can draw your own weather pictures. So have fun doing that. Discuss with your family what you learned from this book. And we'll see you later. Bye.